What is going on, guys? Welcome back to As Told by Dice. Lost Miss. Excuse me. I haven't done this in a while. Lost Miss. We are back. We are back from a couple week hiatus. Sorry about the breaks, but you know, life comes up, and some people move. Some people got to work late. Some people, yeah, it's just how it goes. But we are back, and we are happy to be here. It's kind of weird to end on that one episode with Toltos dying. And you're like, I've seen campaigns.
Time to grieve.
I've seen campaigns end this way.
Yeah, I needed time to grieve. Okay.
Yeah.
And by grieve, I mean I moved my furniture by myself the day we were supposed to do the next episode.
Yeah.
Were you like sobbing while you did it?
Oh yeah, no, I was definitely crying, but it wasn't because of Toltos. It was because of my back and my knees.
Yeah, you see, Castle feels the same pain Toltos did.
Yeah,
so
I feel like I should be
his
6
back
feet
and
under.
knees are a little rough. Yeah.
You know what? Actually,
I felt
so
a
now
stabbing pain, and I was like, "Is this Toltos or I'm out of shape? Which one is it?"
now that the grieving process for the players is over, I mean, the characters continue to grieve as much as they would like. Now might be a good time to point out like that I've been using Foundry achievements, although we haven't had too many achievements. But if you look at the bottom of your chat, all the way to the like right above where you type.
Yeah, there's
stuff
like
in.
medals, right?
Yeah, if you click on that medal thing, you'll see if you have any sort of medals.
Well, this is.
I have nothing.
You have nothing yet. I'm about to give you a medal.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, I was like, I had. nothing.
Jordan, I think, actually has a medal.
For what?
Medal.
Yeah, shoot first, ask questions, never attack an opponent who is willing to bargain.
Yeah,
Now, I don't know if that was. I don't remember when that happened.
that was the goblin in the
goblin.
cave.
Oh yeah,
What did I do?
The
That's
goblin.
right. Yes.
You said everyone wait, hold on.
No, that was the goblin.
Shoot.
Yeah, the goblin was like,
Yeah.
"Hold on, we'll parlay," and you're like, "Yeah, hold your turn, let's parlay."
Right.
And then when it came to your turn, you were like, "Ah!" you just shot him, and you missed, and it was just, it was a whole
Yeah,
problem.
if I can just remember how to.
That's one of my favorite things that's happened this campaign.
Oh, fun fact.
Oh, here we go.
Senor
Yeah.
Bacon. I'm not Castle DB21 on Twitter anymore.
I know, I gotta fix everything. Jordan deleted his Twitter, and so
Did
Oh
I?
boy.
I
We'll
think
have
you
to fix
did,
everything.
or maybe you changed
But
your name. I don't know. Sorry, Mondo.
Oh, no worries. Castle. Oh, I have just given you a medal. So if you want to take a look at your medals.
How do I?
Do I have to like refresh my page or? is
Oh
it
no, I
something-
think I gave it to Jordan by
Oh
accident.
yeah, no,
You
I
wanna
see.
go-
Okay, I see it.
Why is it? Oh, it's like it's not.
I'll just eat my calzone pizza.
Shoot first, ask questions, never.
Dude, I just learned about this bottom,
That's
like
funny.
using this bottom toolbar. So I just put like my spear in there, so I can just click 2.
He literally had me do that for what was that? For my
Yeah,
stats for my new character.
Yeah, for the new one. Yeah. But I learned about
Okay.
it recently. Yeah, look at
You
that.
should be able to see your medal now, Castle.
By the way, new character is fucking nice. Oh wow.
We shall see. What is it? You're dead.
I guess I'm dead. Have a dead PC.
I guess I'm dead.
I guess I'm dead. What's funny? I
That's
said
so
that
funny.
same thing on the other stream. I'm like, well, I guess Toltos is gone, guys. It was fun.
Sorry, I'm just rolling that dice, you know.
Roll that die.
Can't.
Yeah.
I'm just checking.
I know it's honestly funny. We had a player die in like the first 10 episodes.
Dude, this like adventure generally when you're just playing Lost Mine, the very couple first encounters are pretty swingy.
Yeah, it
I
seems
mean, I
like
guess it's
it.
just first level, but D&D in general. But,
Yeah.
I mean, those goblins can take you out. The bugbear can just destroy you. Like if the bugbear at the beginning crits because it's a bugbear, or maybe it's just if it even hits you, but if it crits and it does that double damage and then plus this bonus thing that it gets, like it could easily just kill you.
Yeah.
I mean, just even if
I
it
know.
just crit.
And just level 1 PCs are just so weak.
Yeah,
They're
I feel
so, like,
bad for
underpowered.
wizards, like at the beginning.
Yeah,
a
like what-
D6 and their con's like a 12. They have 7
Yeah.
health.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm making
They're a
new
glass
dice for my
cannon.
new character.
They're a glass cannon with no ammo.
Yeah, for real. Well,
I think we should roll a d20, everyone, and let's see who gets to do
that's
our recap.
That's a good idea.
Oh,
I have to make a new D20.
I can't do
I'm sorry,
it.
hold on.
I'm clicking the wrong thing. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that works. I like these colors.
Yeah, right there in the middle, huh? All right.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah. We have one.
Me?
No. It's Castle.
Oh.
He rolled the highest.
So, to the best of my ability here, last time on Dragon Ball Z, wrong show. Sorry.
My player's going to be exactly like Goku.
I thought you were more of a Yamcha.
But his name is Boku.
You seem more like a Yamcha to me. Anywho, last time we were here, we had immediately from the very start, we were heading up to the top of the hill where we were going to face these soldiers of
The disciples.
The disciples.
They're like, we think that they are.
We think they were like abandoners.
Yeah, defectors or whatever they're called.
Some
Dementors.
Some pussies. So we were going on up there to deal with some chaos, and unfortunately during the fight, well, I should say when we went up there, we were talking. Everything seemed kind of cool. Toltos didn't trust them, and then they tried to stab our backs. Battle ensued. Toltos went down. Couldn't beat them all in time, so Toltos ended up dying. Unfortunately, last roll was a nat 1. By the way, I fucking called it.
Was it a nat 1?
It was a nat 1 to end it. I rolled a success. I rolled a success, failure, nat 1.
That's an epic death, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An epic failed death.
And then after that, I tuned out because I started making a new character.
Yeah, we buried. I'll take it over from here. Tunk and Jaakko buried Toltos beneath a willow tree, kind of at the base of the like little hill mountain that Tresendar Manor is on. I think it's still called Tresendar Manor here.
Yeah.
Yep. So we built, or we dug a grave. And I can't remember what I wrote on the tree. I think I said something about his god shit. I can't remember.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what I
His
said the time before.
I think that was it. It's like Toltos' god let him down. His god shit.
Yeah. No, but this is what happened before. I forgot what I said, and then I just made up a new thing. But I'll let it live in the YouTube video. So. I wrote something there. That was nice and sweet. But that was about it, I think. And then we were gonna walk back to. I think we did end up telling Sildar, but I think Clarissa had like left.
Yeah, you guys made it back to the Raven Hill Inn. Mm-hmm. People have cleared out after your arrival.
Yeah.
And
they had like heard kind of right.
Yeah. They were helping you with the super injured Jaakko here.
Yeah. Tomas and Natalia were definitely helping you out.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm gonna take notes now. Because
I don't have any of my notebooks. That's my big problem. All my notebooks are in a bag.
I don't I don't care about what's
note.
happening at the Raven Hill Inn at the moment. I could care less what happens to you guys right now.
Ouch.
Because I want to see what's happening with.
Didn't we speak with the merchant about trying to make Toltos cowboy boots?
I don't recall that.
Okay, never mind.
If you talked about making my character into some fucking boots while I wasn't paying attention, I respect it. I respect it. What can I say? Like that's a Jaakko move. What a way to play character.
I'm like, yo, to your new PC, I'm like, hey, check out my boots, dude. And Mondo's like, you look down and see Toltos cowboy boots.
So it would be like some blue snakeskin or alligator skin boots, and I'm just like,
that would be.
Where did you find a blue alligator? Oh, it's not an alligator.
Long story.
It was our old adventuring party.
Yeah.
That seems rather insensitive.
Really great boots, though.
God, they're super sturdy. You take a hit.
You're like, is that legal? I'm like, I don't think so.
I don't think there are a lot of laws in the mist.
It's so fucking funny. It's pretty morbid, but it's funny. All right.
Let DM.
So,
Sorry.
I see you are outside of Phandelver. You've been studying the mists. There's something strange about the whole Phandelver area, and some of the other areas in the domain, like on the outer edges of this domain. Everything seems to have a different kind of tone, would be one way to describe it, as if everything's made out of mildly different components than the core of the domain that you're in. The road leading into the mist has grown longer. It used to not be as long from Phandelver. It's a bit longer now. And the plants, dirt, and stone, they all seem to be different from the ones closer to the town. So this is something that intrigues you. So as you're studying this, I would like you to, if you could, introduce us to your character. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
And
what High C's doing. What is he doing? And tell us whatever you'd like to about High C.
Man, where do I begin with High C? What can I tell you?
Whatever you'd like. You could keep it as vague as you want.
So if I were to do this in a Bacon way, right, and I portray this as a movie scene, I imagine it would be kind of like this. He's pretty average height. He's 5'10", pretty decently skinny, not very big. Elven man. He's got shoulder length, brown hair. He's very pale. Spends a lot of time either studying or out in the mist. Some deep oaky brown eyes, and it's what it would be. It'd be one of those scenes where you're parallel to the character as they're walking, but in all the trees keep flashing past you, and it's just this elf man in simple robes. Just kind of every time he sees something that catches his attention even a little bit, he's like, oh well, yes, indeed, that does seem a little bit different than past experiences. Of course. And he's writing down every little bit of information that differentiates it from, so maybe this plot of grass has a bit more of a vibrant green than this other plot of grass, or maybe this tree seems to have a different leaf shape than this tree, but they seem to be the same genus. So what could cause this? What effect does the mist have on all the world and other worlds, perhaps? It's just and then he's got a nice thick book that looks pretty well worn, open and closed many a times, a little bit of weathering. You see, if you were to look at it, you could see when he closes it, there's a couple pages that stick out because he had later brought new notes to that same page. There's maybe 3 or 4 pens that or not pens, but quills that he keeps forgetting that he has in other pages, so he can rush to write on a new one. Very disorganized. It's he's definitely on some beautiful mind shit.
Excellent. Cool.
You laugh, but that's really how I think of him. It's it's a beautiful.
No, yeah, no, I like it. Okay, you hear someone approaching behind you, so you turn and you see a friend of yours, Ozira. Now, for the rest of you, she has white, pale, whitish gray skin. It's almost impossibly smooth. If she were standing still, you'd think she might be like a porcelain statue if she weren't moving. Her hair is a grayish blue, and the sclera of her eyes is tainted faintly blue. It's it's like a little blue. Her corneas are slitted kind of like a cat's eyes. I can even, let me show you her picture. That might make it a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got bangs. Because I like her
and
bangs.
she has bangs.
Yeah. So I see she approaches you. And she's like, good afternoon, High C.
Well, hello there. I wasn't expecting to see you today. I was just busy. It seems another wave has come through, another almost universe of fauna for the mist. Been very busy with my studies.
Yes, I hate to interrupt them, but The strangers I told you about,
Mm-hmm.
they had a fight with some of the disciples outside of the slaughtered lamb. They
Oh.
slew 3 of them, but one of them was killed.
Oh.
Uh, that woman that was with them, she may have the sickness that we've heard about. I've not seen the older one since they arrived, but I hear he's been speaking with the town master. As they buried their friend, other disciples came for the bodies of the fallen, and I'm really worried for them. The glass staff will surely not let this stand. He's sure to try to retaliate.
Oh. Why would they pick a fight? It seems so like ill thought out. Like they just marched straight in.
I was in the slaughtered lamb at the time. They didn't start the fight. The disciples did. You know how arrogant
Well,
and
of course, the disciples
troublesome they
started the
are.
fight, but it's just like going into their terrain is basically like saying, "Stab me." That's why I like the mist. The mist won't stab me. Maybe the people in the mist, but the mist itself is pretty cool.
I guess I don't care for the mist. I know you're.
Oh, but it's such a wonderful
I know your
thing.
study of it has given you certain appreciations, but I
think you
personally
just
do not
really
care
need to
for it.
read the little pamphlet that I made for you. I think it would really open your eyes to the mist.
When I have some time, I'm just trying to keep everybody out of trouble, and as I said, I am concerned for these strangers. I was wondering if you could just help me keep an eye out in case in case Glassstaff sends more of his disciples after them.
You know I don't like confrontation, though. All right, I'll watch strangers.
Thank you, Heisey. I really appreciate it.
So
You're one of the
brief.
few people around here I know that have the ability to do anything about this.
Take away from my studies. So disappointing. All right. Do you know where they're located at this point? Is any
I know there
bearing?
was.
Did they leave town? Did they like make an escape?
I know they were staying at the Raven Hill Inn, so I'm suspecting that they would return there.
So down the street from where. Oh, not gonna ask questions. And I will start like cleaning up my notebook, packing it away as if it is the most cherished treasure in history. Like I'm using like extra cloaks as like gently wrapping around it so that nothing can be harmed as I place it into my bag, and then I put my bag on.
Yeah.
All right. Love. Shall we be off then? I suppose.
So you guys start heading back into town. All right, so back to the Raven Hill Inn. So Moss is like nervously, like kind of like looking out the windows and such, while Natalia is dressing Jaakko's wounds. She gives you something to drink, Jaakko, and you get back a number of hit points that will equal 8.
8?
8.
All right.
Look here, drink this. And she looks at Tomas, who's, as I said, is looking out the windows. She's like, this is exactly what happened. Like, this is like what happened to Ridley and the Forston family. And he's like, I know.
Who?
She's like, you know he's going to send someone.
Who?
Yeah, who is that?
Ridley is, or rather, he was one of the disciples. He was a young boy. He was perhaps about 16. He and the Forston girl, Petra, she was a couple of years younger than him. She's about 14. You know how kids are. They seem to be attracted to each other. Petra's father, Wendell, he's our local woodcutter. He originally he had forbid her to spend any time at all with with Ridley, but the boy came into Phandelver one day and asked to speak with Wendell. And I don't know what their conversation was, but whatever it was, it had changed Wendell's mind. He agreed to allow the boy to apprentice with him on the grounds that he would sleep in the workshop. He didn't want, anything untoward happening. And he made him swear to respect and protect Petra's honor. Within a day, Glassstaff, he's the leader out at the out around the manor. He and another disciple had come to retrieve Ridley, and Wendell refused. He said, I won't interfere with your business, and I'll keep my mouth closed about what many suspect, but I will not allow you to take the boy. The disciple, he went to attack Wendell, and Ridley himself actually intervened. In the fight, in the scuffle, Ridley badly wounded the disciple. And Glassstaff and the disciple retreated towards the manor. Wendell kind of ushered Ridley inside. And then that night, just a couple of nights ago, as the sounds of the drums filled the air, two of the Forrester's neighbors saw disciples come into town with a huge brute, just one of their brutish. I haven't seen one before, but from what I understand, they're just kind of like large, just disturbed men, very strong. They broke into the Forrester home, taking Ridley and the rest of the family. The neighbors, of course, I mean, they did try to intervene. Gowan, he was the one who lived, it doesn't matter where he lived. He was killed, and the other, Harold, was badly wounded. He was knocked unconscious, and he's probably lucky to be alive. I imagine if he hadn't been knocked out, they probably would have killed him as well. But Harold reported the incident to the townmaster, who, I mean, she refused to do nothing for fear of further retaliation. She told them that the disciples were probably right to retrieve a deserter if the boy deserted. And, however they mete out punishment to their own is their own business. And to the family that would harbor a deserter. So it's there was nothing we could do. I mean, none of us can stand up to them at the moment. Not everybody. If we banded together, but I mean, too many are afraid. Tomas, he kind of turned away from the window, and he's just like, to be honest, I think the townmaster would gladly be rid of the disciples in Phandelver as long as it occurred without retaliation. I think that if we could get rid of these folk, she'd be pleased as punch. But she's afraid. Most of these people are.
Well, how are you going to get them out of your city with no guard and no retaliation?
Exactly. We don't necessarily have a way.
And we just went over there to talk to them because they seemed like maybe they would have information, and they just wanted to kill us. That's all they wanted to do. So
maybe they all need to die.
Right. I say fuck the townmaster and no retaliation. Let's go take care of these.
Yeah.
As you say that, there is a strange bellowing from outside.
A bellow?
What the?
Bellowing?
In the rain, yeah. It sounds like a human being enraged, but also in a great deal of pain. Let's preload this scene here.
Are there sounds playing right now?
I don't believe there are.
Okay.
There shouldn't be.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
I don't hear any.
I didn't have anything playing.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
I mean, it is still raining. I can play some Rain Thunder.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, so let me bring you to the Ravenhill Inn, which, as I said, is empty except for you two, Tomas and Natalia.
Oh God, Jordan's still pretty hurt, huh?
Be honest. I need you to stop that, baby. Come on. Really, come on. Yeah, so there is a bellowing from outside.
Can you describe it? Is it like does it sound like a man? Does it sound like a woman? Does it sound like a kid, an animal?
It sounds like a man, but
Okay.
as I said, it sounds like someone just enraged and in pain.
It sounds like a man, but they feel like a woman.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go. I kind of want to. I want to go check it out.
Yeah.
Sure.
As he's doing that, it's Natalia, right?
Yes.
Natalia, Tomas, why don't you guys? Do you guys have a safe place to hide?
Yeah, she looks at Tomas and she's like, Molly, and he's just like, upstairs, go upstairs. And she does. She heads for the stairs.
Tomas, can you fight? Are you?
I'm not so handy, but like he goes back to the bar, starts rummaging around behind it.
All right. Well, just be. I don't know. Do what you want, but don't die on our accord. Yeah.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to sneak outside. I mean, like I want to go out. What?
You want to sneak outside?
I want to go outside, but I want to be sneaky once I'm out there. You know, try to kind of scope it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me. Before you try to sneak outside, let me finish getting this ready here and tell the other guy what he sees.
All right. Before I do, I'm gonna dap up my man.
Do I see what I see right now? Or am I gonna...
Yeah. So as you and Ozira,
Let's do this.
This is the Shrine of Ezra here. So you guys are coming in towards the Raven Hill Inn, past the Shrine of Ezra.
Okay.
You see these blokes.
Oh, look at these blokes.
Yeah. You've never seen anyone that looks like this, even from a distance. I mean, it looks like they're kind of human, but their movements are kind of like spasmodic. And yeah, I guess they are. But
they look like husks from Mass Effect.
Yeah, that was the picture I found that best described like what these guys are.
It's insane.
Great.
There seems to be something writhing in and out of their skin.
I like stop for a second, grab my notebook, and then I just immediately start writing down it.
Okay.
I do like a quick sketch of the body, and then I'm like pointing out like wires, spastic movements. Interesting. Could this be another creature from the mist? Another possible human? Question mark, question mark, question mark. All right.
Jaakko. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm wrong.
Okay. Jaakko, before we actually go into initiative, so you wanted to like try to scope the look. So where are you going to like try to?
I just wanted to kind of peek my head out of the door, and then first things first. Yeah, just peek my head out and kind of see what I can see, and then if they're depending on what I see, I'll kind of move to a different spot.
Okay, so you've got the two front doors here. Let me do that on the other side of the door. They're currently closed. There's a door to the common room, where the pores might sleep if there are pores in town. And that also has a door leading to the outside. There are also a couple of back doors, but that's like,
Yeah, what about this door?
Away.
What about this door like on the bottom right of the building? Right
That's
here.
a window.
That's a window.
That's a window.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
Yeah, it's a window. So you could absolutely go to the window and look out the window. And you could see whatever it is you see out the window.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'll do that.
Sure. You might need to move just to the other side of the other side of the window there. So you see something like a few things like shambling up. The one that you can see very clearly, yeah, kind of looks like this. Except for like it's still wearing like leather armor.
It's literally a Mass Effect husk.
It's wearing leather armor, and like you see wires like shifting like in and out of its like
wires,
like thin metal wires that are just kind of like writhing around its like skin, and it seems to be like almost like stitched through, like in and out, and they seem to be like still like even like moving, like they come out of the skin, go back in someplace else, and they're just like yeah, it's very disturbing.
Question
and
for
they're
you,
moving
sir.
towards
Wow.
the end.
Do
Yeah,
I
Hezzy.
see? Can I see from where I'm at? If I can't,
Yeah.
it's fine. But from where I'm at, could I see maybe like the trail to tell where they're coming from?
As you guys are walking, they seem to be coming from I need the Phandelver map really quick. One here. Yeah, they seem to be like coming from they've made the turn around like down past the road, the Shrine of Ezra, like past just down that road there. Like they would have been coming past Tear Gas Mercantile and then heading south towards the Raven Hill Inn.
So it doesn't
and now
look
they're
like
heading
they
to the front
just
door.
appeared or were summoned.
No, like as you guys as you were getting closer to the inn, and like once you reach like the open, the area where the Shrine of Ezra was, I mean, like you see them like walking,
Okay.
or lurching down the road.
Okay.
But yes, so I'm going to ask you all to go into initiative.
I was gonna say that I wanted to ready an action. If I saw that thing, I think Jaakko's gonna pull out his like bow. For sure.
Absolutely, yeah, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, just a burst. Click on your token. Right click on it.
Yeah,
and hit
yeah,
that.
yeah.
In a while. Okay.
I always forget to do that one.
Okay, guys. With this class, I expect to roll bad initiative.
Just don't roll bad damage.
I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, okay, good.
You'll see. I think I do pretty decent damage no matter what.
Okay. I think I have a little music going on.
You do. I like it.
Excellent. Okay. All right. So these things are lurching. So, Jaakko, are you like, how are you describing this to like Tunk? Because Tunk still had it.
Yeah, I just turn around. I'm like, so there's this like kind of undead looking. I can't even describe it, but it looks hostile, and I think we might have to go kill it right now to protect this town.
Are they coming towards us or?
Yes.
Oh, let's fuck shit up.
Okay. All right. They're definitely moving towards the front of the
The inn.
Yeah, and actually one of them just comes right to the front door of the inn and pushes the door open. I mean, he was dashing to get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Tunk, I mean, like you see him again. I mean, this like these wires are like writhing like in and out of like the thing's skin. Its eyes like seem like they're filled with a blue liquid, and you can actually, now that he's closer, I mean, you can see that these things are like pumping some sort of like viscous blue, with like very dark blue fluid like in and out of its like body, and then like as it injects some, it's like it's pulling out and like going to a different part of like the arms or the chest, just writhing all over this guy. And you also, your perception's like pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely looks like one of the guys you just killed like not an hour or so ago.
Whoa. Get down with the sickness. Okay.
But that will be the end of his turn. Yeah, because he's like, he dashed to the door, he pushed it open as a free action, and you're just looking at him. Okay.
Hello there.
Okay, Ozira is just like, yep, there is trouble. And she is going to She's going to run forward. She's like, "Come on, High C," and she's going to move up here, and she is going to she's going to look at the one closest to her, and she's going to say, "Hey, ugly." And as she says it, like, her voice is kind of like musical, and she is actually casting vicious mockery at this thing.
Hey, ugly.
And he seems to just completely ignore her. Oh, let me make these rolls public. Yeah, he definitely made the he made his saving throw. So that's going to be the end of her turn. This other one is walking towards here. Jaakko, you definitely hear a door open from behind the door that you're next to, and you hear like something come inside, and you hear that scream, that bellow of this like pain and rage coming from behind the door to your to that door there. You definitely hear something just come in there. And it is actually your turn.
So where was it? You were just describing this happening. That wasn't in the building that we're in, obviously.
Is this right outside? It's like right out here.
Right outside. Okay, because I can't see it. I was like,
yeah. So I mean, you heard these doors like open up.
Yeah.
Like,
so I think
you hear the bellowing, and then you hear
Yeah.
more bellowing coming from behind this door here.
So I think I'm gonna run back here, kind of like behind this table here.
Sure. Yeah.
And like I said, I'm just gonna have my bow ready to shoot if anything comes in, you know.
Okay. Now, I mean, you can see the guy outside the door.
Mm-hmm.
Like down
Okay.
here. You
Okay.
can
Okay.
definitely see this guy,
Then I'm gonna take a
yeah.
shot at him then.
Okay. Absolutely. Yep.
I didn't think I could see
Gotta
him.
learn to like to fight, Jaakko.
It will happen. Hey, that's not a bad roll. 14.
Okay, not
14.
bad.
So your arrow like sticks into its like shoulder. It does not appear to have damaged it whatsoever.
Huh.
That's not good.
Okay. So I don't even roll for damage then, huh?
No. So it's like basically like you missed, but like so whatever's going on with these guys, it's like they just seem like that just doesn't bother them whatsoever. But I'm just trying to flavor it a bit, you know, like
Yeah.
Like
I
if
get
you
what
would
you're
rolled
saying.
higher, like maybe I would have been like, oh, he looks surprised.
Damn it. Yeah, and I guess I'm just gonna yell to Tunk like, "Hey, it doesn't look like anything's gonna hurt these things."
And I'll
We can't touch them. It's impossible.
shout back, cut their heads off.
Valid argument.
Is that going to be
Yeah,
the end
hell
of
yeah.
your turn, Jaakko? Okay.
Go get him.
ahead.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. Go get him.
Go get him.
All right, High C. Yeah. So, she tried to vicious mockery one of these things, and it just seems to be ignoring her, and it's still
Yeah.
lumbering towards the
I'm like,
the inn.
she's like running. I'm like kinda not running, following her,
Sure,
not full
yeah.
speed because I'm writing down notes. And as she yells that and doesn't notice, I like kind of look up. I'm like, excuse me, a lady is talking to you, and I'm gonna hit it with firebolt.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I don't
Yeah,
hit
you-
it with firebolt, but I shoot it. I'm getting its attention.
Yeah. You
Or,
definitely
yeah.
shoot a firebolt like
I'm like,
in its direction.
sir, she's trying to talk to you. I'll end my turn with that.
Okay. All right, Tunk. I mean, you also heard the bellowing from behind like this door here, but you can definitely see the one like that just
Yeah.
pushed those doors open.
I think I gotta care about what's in front of me. So
Sure.
I am going to bonus action rage here,
Mhm.
but I am going to go with the claws. So this time, like, as I'm raging, anyone who would see it would be like, something different has happened, and my body kind of like twists and turns in a little bit of pain, and I stab my spear into the ground of the tavern, and my claws, which were already claws, are even clawier.
More grotesque. They're more grotesque.
So, yeah, and I'm just like full upset, and I'm just gonna run at this guy.
I'm full upset.
Full upset.
Oh, you got
And
pizza?
I did get some pizza, and here's a claw, and with the claws I get to make 2 attack. Let's see. Attack action, you can make 1 additional attack as part of the same action. Cool. There's 1.
Our dice need to get back into the
does an
swing of
11
things,
hit? It might. Did we lose Mondo?
I think Mondo's frozen.
Oh no. I'm gonna say it hit.
I'm gonna say it didn't because the 14 didn't hit.
No.
Yeah, but I think it hit, but it didn't do any damage.
No,
you know?
he said that was just
like
flavor.
He was flavoring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was just saying I was gonna make the decision to do it. You know.
Yeah.
Go out of here.
All right, folks. Pardon us for technical difficulties.
What do you
I'm gonna take this opportunity. Give me 1 sec.
go to the bathroom. What do you think these things are? We might as well theory craft while we're right here.
I mean, they're the 3 or 4 people that we killed. For sure. That
Well,
much
yeah, he said that they kind of look like them, but like they said it was like a sickness. So, but this
I don't
mechanical.
think he said it was a sickness.
Someone did
He said the sickness he brought up earlier was
about Clarissa.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I guess I was just trying to put 2 and 2 together. You know.
No, I think with this, it's the disciples did something to them, and now they're sending them on us to fight.
Ooh, do you think that like
They
is like the way
turn
that-
their teammates into husks.
Yeah, or something of that nature, but it's like basically so that the guy who's running this, because they were defectors from this army, right? So I wonder if he puts this into them so that if they do desert and die, this is what they turn into, or so that when they're done fighting, they reanimate as this, and he gets like double the soldiers.
Game Master did say that will miss.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. I'm gonna try again because I can do that. How about that guy?
14. I
Yeah,
don't think.
I'm pretty sure it misses too. We'll wait for Mondo to get back in, but yeah, I wonder what this is. And then we got High C studying the mist, and he's gonna have a chance to get out of the mist.
You tear at the flesh of the wires of and the things, but it seems to have no effect.
All right. Well, that is my turn. Let me mark down that I.
Imagine he just types in, "Oh man." The husk type creature. It's just exactly how he talks to it. Just, oh man, the husk type creature walks towards the tavern.
Yeah, it's a good looking pizza. What happened? Did he say? He didn't say anything in Discord, right?
I just double checked. He didn't say anything to the group. He might have. Let's see. I might need to move just for better internet.
That might be true. The infrastructure of old buildings, man, can be rough. And living in apartments, dude, you just open yourself up for people using your Wi-Fi. When I was in Colorado, my Wi-Fi was super slow one time, so I had the tech come out. And they said that there was over 30 devices connected to my Wi-Fi. And I was like, dude, I own like 3. So, thank you.
How do people hack it or something? How do you?
I
do
guess
that?
they figure out a way to know like what your password is or some shit.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
They can hack your bank account. They can hack your Wi-Fi.
Okay, it says the thing that High C tried to get the attention of turns and shouts a piercing roar of anger, and it moves towards him. And then there was a short sword attack. They have short swords? Oh, God.
Is he attacking high C?
I think so.
Yeah, and it does damage.
This is gonna. That would be. What a weird concept for a show. The 3 players are on screen, but the DM just texts.
I kind of like it.
It stabs you, then tries to stab you again.
Misses. I guess I might as well.
It
Dude,
does not stab you this time. It moved. Was it supposed to move?
I don't know. I'm scared. I can't see anything that's happening out there. So.
I don't know if you can see us, if he has Twitch open or anything.
Yeah.
Mondo, if you have the Twitch open, did it mean to move away and do the 2 of us get off attack of opportunity?
He said no. Yeah.
So, yeah. I have magic for this as well.
I wish that there was a better video conferencing tool than Zoom.
I wish there was a better video conferencing tool than Zoom, Skype, Discord, anything that exists.
I think Discord's got better, but I haven't made it better, or I haven't tried.
No, it's not like.
It's still not great. Damn. This just takes up so much bandwidth, so. Oh, there we go.
That sounds like a Mondo.
The other one rushes at the front of the inn.
Just straight in.
Screaming with rage. Yeah, it seems to be only one of my machines, not both of them. I realize like this one's still fine. I'll just type everything.
Yeah.
This one finally finished rebooting and I'm back on. Yeah. So the other one uses all of its action to dash. It is now nearer to the door. That will be its turn, and that'll bring us to the one that first started this whole thing by pushing the doors open.
Oh God.
So again, you see it's wearing the same studded leather armor. As I said, it's the guy that like you killed earlier. And he also seems to have that same short sword. If he is going to use it to try to stab you a couple of times.
Okay. Miss. That would be a miss, good sir.
Fantastic. He's gonna try again. He just is just angry, just stabby.
Miss.
He's too angry because he misses with both of those. Okay, that's gonna bring us back to Zero, who is now right up on this thing.
Kind of sounds like the music from Saw. Just the bass line of it.
All right, she is going to she is just like, I am really not good with this close-up nonsense, but I am going to try to stab it with a dagger.
Oh, the dice roll, man, it gets me every time.
Yeah, she will miss with that dagger, but she is also going to she's like, I see, I wouldn't have come and asked for your help if I didn't know that you were just awesome and able to accomplish great things. And she's going to give you a bardic inspiration. And so at some point when you're going to roll an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, you can add a d6.
Attack roll,
after seeing your roll, attack roll or saving throw or ability check, you can add a d6 after you see your roll, but before knowing the outcome. Which is one of the reasons why, I do the whole, not just telling you automatically, even if I know whether or not, something hits or misses.
Yeah. It's
okay, so that is going to be her turn. She is done. And this boy here is going to burst through this door. He is going to bellow. That was 15 feet. And
bellow.
He cannot see Tunk from where he is, but he can see Tomas, and he can see Jaakko behind the table, so he is going to start moving towards Jaakko. He will get about here, and he is like drawn a short sword. And he's just looking at you with obvious like dislike.
Do you like my Sour Patch Kid?
That looks huge and dope.
Friends.
Jaakko.
So,
Evil twins.
So, I'm gonna run
Kite,
back here.
Kite.
Mm-hmm.
and then shoot the one who was just chasing me down.
Sure.
Nice.
Let's go.
That hits. There is a whine, and you see some sparks like burst out of some of those wires, and you have definitely hurt it. And it will take 5 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, we know a 20 hits.
I'll say, okay, it looks like we can't actually hurt them.
There it is. I knew it was coming. I got slashed, but my most important thing was to make sure none of my blood got on the page that I was writing on.
Sure.
And so I closed my book, and I grab it by the shoulder, and I'm like, that. And it's like, you almost ruined my notes, and I'm going to roll for shocking grasp.
Okay. Yeah, definitely do it. So,
Shit.
so tell me what that looks like.
I'm not an athletic guy. I'm definitely
Right.
a bookworm. So I
Yeah.
reach out, and it's all that slimy moving. I just completely whiff, even though it's 5 feet from me, and I'm not even trying to attack. I'm trying to grab it. So I just whiff,
Right.
and it's very
Okay.
unathletic looking. And I just look at Zero, and I'm like, just let me warm up.
Okay.
Me too. I needed to warm up too. Yeah, I'm just furious. I'm just gonna try and keep clawing at this.
Sure.
Yeah, it should be a 20.
20 hits.
For 9. And then here comes the second claw.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
That misses. Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't even seem to. Yeah, it just completely. It's another whiff.
I can't really do anything else, so I will end it there.
Okay. All right. This guy here is just very angry altogether. People are trying to hurt him. He's not sure. He is going to. He looks with those creepy blue eyes, they seem to be again just filled with some
Hit
weird
me!
liquid. He looks at you and then just turns to stab Ozira.
Oh, that's rude. I'm
Yeah,
right here.
He is rude.
Ooh.
Oh damn!
I said hit
So-
me.
He is looking at you he is looking dead into your eyes.
No, it's okay. Don't hit me anymore.
He's looking into your eyes and he just thrusts his arm out just not even looking at her, directly into her, and she is you're both surprised by that, and she will take not a terrible amount of damage, but yeah, I mean it definitely sucked, and she yeah, you were definitely both surprised by that. But she cries out in pain, and then he pulls the sword out, and he's going to try to stab you with it. Still looking at you.
No, sir.
Does it not hit you? You have what's your armor class?
Is it 13?
Yeah.
Are we doing time? Oh,
Yeah, that would hit you.
shield.
13. Okay, yeah, you could absolutely use shield. So yeah, he is coming right at your tum tum, and you instinctively use your reaction to throw up a shield, and his short sword just kind of.
Or I put my book in front of where the blade would be, and the magic just appears right where the book is.
Right. I hear that. That's cool. All right,
Such
that
a
will be
nerd.
the end of his
Mhm.
turn.
This nerd whips ass though.
Okay, this jolly one. Yeah, I don't think
Actually, it's not nerds. It's Sour Patch Kids. Different candy.
He is going to try to thrust at Tunk from inside, from the side. I'm going to definitely give you. You've definitely got half cover from like where he's trying to stab you from, Tunk. So you'll have a +2 on your armor class. Yeah, so that definitely will not hit. He's like hacking away at the door trying to get to you. And he's doing a good job on that door, but not such a good job at trying to reach you. But this guy here right in front of you, he is like watching you like claw into him with that first claw attack, and he is just, that he does not like it. So he screeches again, and he is going to try to stab you with his short sword. Let's look and see if she heard that dog. But she didn't. He misses you with the short sword both times. And he just seems like really, really angry. Where you clawed at him and such, though, like you see those wires are like pumping, like, you know, like again, they're just like writhing and they're just like pulling out of the flesh and pulling back in. And they seem to be doing something, and like you see like his wound is like kind of like closing up a bit.
That is not fortunate.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunate.
And that would be the end of his turn. Okay, Ozira out here is just like, oh my god, we have to help them. And she is going to I made her pretty good for like helping you guys out. I did not make her really good for like being like face to face with the guy and trying to stab him in the face, which she does. She stabs him in the face.
Love it. Let's go, Zero.
Elsie grin.
And she does 4 points of stabbing in the face damage. So I mean, it's not a lot, but it's like it's something.
It's something.
It's something. And yeah, she's not gonna leave you. You're a spell. You're squishy. She's not gonna run from you. Okay.
Oh, I mean, I have tricks.
So this guy is gonna come around, and he is
With what?
20, 25. He is like heading towards you, Jaakko. And he has got his short sword out. And he seems to be like, oh, he made it on the other side. She made it up the stairs. Yeah, and actually he's in the initiative order now too. So he comes over here, and he definitely looks like he is, like he's got his sword out, and he's like kind of looking at you, and he just lets out one of those like those bellows. And Jaakko, it is your turn.
Jordan, I muted you on Zoom, by the way.
You can unmute him.
I can't unmute him. He's got to do it himself.
Jordan, you gotta unmute yourself.
He's working on it.
On Zoom.
Hello.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm gonna the dude who ran a little closer to me. Well, oh boy, I'm going to run over here. Oh wait, I won't be able to see him. I'll run over here. Hold on.
If you hit the
right here, I can't see.
Just move a couple feet and then move.
Okay, like right here, I guess.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
you can get there.
And I'm gonna shoot the same guy.
Sure.
Oh shit, dude. Oh.
Damn it.
That will miss.
Bummer.
Shit. Well, that's end of my turn.
Okay. All right. Tomas Rasplin comes up from behind the bar, holding a heavy crossbow.
Oh shit.
Damn!
He is going to aim and fire at that guy.
My boy Tomas. Oh.
And he will
My boy
absolutely hit that
Tomas,
guy.
he got that thing on him.
Got that. Dang.
And he does a whole 2 points of heavy crossbow damage.
At least you did damage.
Which, I mean, is better than no damage, right?
I
mean,
can't
it's
relate.
Until he heals.
And then he is going to drop back down behind the bar.
Makes sense.
I see.
Go for another shocking wrath.
Oh,
19.
That hits.
nice.
So I take the book that I just blocked the sword with, and then I'm gonna bonk him on the forehead, and the arcane energy is gonna cause the electrical shock to hit him in the forehead.
Hey, Mondo, can I ask you a question? On there, it says you have advantage on the attack roll if the target's wearing armor made of metal.
They're wearing leather armor. He told us.
I just didn't know if that.
Well, does
was
that
going to
count?
affect it at all? Because their body.
You know
had
what?
it.
I'm going to say because his body has it.
So just roll it one more time.
Yeah. Well, if you roll, if you look, if you hover over your attack
over
roll,
the plus sign.
Yes. If you roll that again, that'll actually, yeah.
Worth a try.
First one. You always got to go for the nat 20 if you can get it.
Yeah.
All right, and then
So actually, yeah, this is gonna be really good. Okay.
4 lightning damage.
So it takes, you hit it, and you do your shock and grasp kind of thing, and sparks fly. It seems to have taken even more damage from your spell than you would have expected. You're kind of I didn't hit it that hard.
Yeah, I barely bonked it on the head with my book.
And there are sparks coming out of that metal, absolutely. And yeah.
You are
Sick.
being very rude, sir. And I end my turn.
I need to get some lightning claws. All right, so yeah, I'll just take my claw attacks. Here's the first one, the one straight ahead of me. 15.
That will it seems to be ripping into the fleshy part of him, but not affecting him whatsoever.
Not the inner workings of what's keeping him tick. Bummer.
Yeah.
All right, that one should hit.
But on the other hand, that definitely hit. So the 23 will definitely hit the guy.
Nice. Ugh, 5 damage.
And he will take 5 points of damage.
Okay, that will end my turn. I'm gonna do something different next round because I'm getting tired of missing.
Sure. Okay. This guy seems very upset about what's happening to his body, and he is going to definitely try to stab at the Shocky Wizard. So he tries to he pulls his arm back, as I said, these wires are coming in and out, but there are sparks flying out of them. So he pulls his sword back to stab you once, and it's his arm just seems to kind of lock. And he screams in rage and pain in your face, and then he finally breaks his arm loose and tries to stab you again, and does.
And I cast shield again.
And you cast shield again. And yeah, so so he pulled it back, losing that first attack, because his arm just froze, and then he just it goes bouncing off of your
the first
shield.
time as soon as he freezes, I oh, interesting, and I start writing in my notebook, and as he goes to hit me again, I just tilt it, and I'm I'm not done writing.
Okay. Okay, this jolly disciple here. He is going to continue to try to stab Tunk with a short sword. Tunk, you do have cover.
Oh, okay.
So that is definitely going to miss. And so this...
Ooh, that one will hit. Oh, no, it will miss if I have cover, because I would have 21 AC.
Yeah, if you got 21 AC, then it's he gets past the other one and past that door jam, and the tip of the blade just barely almost reaches your face. It's maybe half an inch away from your face, and he's got to pull it back because he can't get no further. He is not as jolly as he wanted to be. But yeah, back at the top of the order, this gracious one up here. He Seat, please. Seat, please.
Yeah, please. Good day.
You watch as some of his wounds heal, and he is going to
Ugh.
try stabbing you again.
That'll hit.
Damn!
Oh.
Yeah, so he like he kind of like gets he goes for the armpit, like, you know, where you're less protected from you know, your shell is less protective, and you'll take 7 points of piercing damage as he like gets right under the shell. And then because he's a dick, he's going to try and twist it. We're just going to make that like his second short sword attack. Oh man, I shouldn't have even said that. Yeah, that'll. So he kind of twists it in there for another 4 points of piercing damage.
5 damage total.
Yeah, because you're raging, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's angry.
And then he pulls it out and just like seems like really pleased with himself by screaming in pain and anger. Okay, Ozir is just like that. Seems to have worked pretty well.
That was pretty nice, right?
Yeah, that was nice. Pretty nice, she says, and she is going to try another vicious mockery. So in a melodic voice, she just looks at the guy and she's like, "Pretty nice," and he is going to need to make a saving throw.
Oof.
He does not make the saving throw. It seems to have no effect on him damage-wise. But he is going to have disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Nice.
For sure. Bloviated one. He seems like really angry that like you keep running away from him, Jaakko. So he kicks over a chair, and I think he might.
What are you gonna do about it, man? I'm like taunting him.
Yeah, he runs right at you.
Oh, does he get to him finally?
And he tries to like stab you. He just like is
What you gonna do with
kicking
that big
chairs
fat
out of the
butt?
way.
Damn it, that hits.
And that will do 4 points of piercing damage, and he's going to try to do it again.
Fuck.
And he does it again for another 5 points of piercing damage. And he seems he almost like seems like he's very pleased because you've been taunting him. And it's almost as if like he's smiling, even though it doesn't look like that's possible for him anymore. But that'll be the end of his turn, and it is yours.
All right, well, I'm not gonna take that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
So I'm gonna try to stab him in the face with my dagger.
Sure. Yeah, the guy's a bully.
Damn it!
That hits him.
Oh wait, that hits him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
He will take 5 points of piercing damage.
And Jordan, remember, you can bonus action disengage and run away or
Yeah.
do whatever.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run. How far can I run? Is it
30.
double my
30.
speed or?
No, not if you disengage. Like, if you disengage as a bonus action, like, can you dash as a bonus action?
Yeah,
But it can
you
only
can-
be one or the other,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it can only be one or the other.
So if you want to get further away, you can not disengage, take a possible attack of opportunity, and get further away from him. If you want to not take the possible attack of opportunity, then you can disengage and just run your regular movement away.
I'm gonna try to dash
Sure.
over here.
Okay. Yep. All right. He does take a swing at you with the short sword as you run, and he will completely miss.
Too fast.
You took a risk, and it paid off.
And remember, you have 60 feet to move, so.
Yeah, you might have more movement than that. Yeah. You've got another 10 feet. That's too many. You've got 10 more feet.
Right there.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right.
Oh, it's done, boys. I just took like 9 points of damage.
I know.
And if that's it for you, go ahead and hit the end turn button. Okay. Tomas pops back up from behind the bar. He has reloaded his crossbow. He's been listening, so he knows the thing is there. So he is going to aim the crossbow at the doorway, and as soon as he sees it, he is going to open fire.
He's gonna end his turn.
He readied an action. He's going to shoot the thing when it comes out. He can't see it from where he is, so he's going to shoot it when it comes out.
I'm gonna give this guy another shocking grass.
Yeah, definitely.
And we decided it's at advantage because he's made of metal.
Yes, we're giving you advantage because he's made of metal. Not something I thought of when I made him up. That will hit him.
It does 2 damage.
It does do 2 damage. And more sparks come flying out. He seems like, he just seems like really,
I give him
angry.
it's like another light tap with my book. This time it only hits like his wrist or something. Like, I'm trying here, all right?
Yeah, this electricity seems to be very, very troublesome for him.
You don't have to fight me. You can leave. It's okay.
Anything else from you? No? Okay. All right.
Pick like a tree and leaf.
Oh, God. I will reckless attack on these attacks here because I'm tired of it.
Sure, yeah.
I'm supposed to be able to kill these things faster. Gosh.
That first one will miss there.
All right, here's the next one. I think both of them are at advantage. Maybe they're not.
Oh,
wait.
No, they are. They should be.
Yeah.
Because it should be all of your attacks.
All right, so there's
just all attacks against you are going to be at advantage because you're attacking recklessly.
Yeah.
But yes, that is a crit.
That's good damage.
Nice.
Right, and the other thing too is it's +2 because it's not adding in my rage.
Oh, sure, yeah, okay.
Oh, that's a big 16.
Yeah, that seems to really you tear some stuff out, and you can see those wires just working overtime. But yeah, you've done him a pretty good blow.
Yeah, I think I'm tearing at his.
You're not getting paid enough for this.
Like the ribs, trying to get in and under it so I can rip them apart.
Those wires aren't getting paid enough for this overtime.
Oh, hey, quick question for you guys. In the turn tracker, what are these guys like? What are their names?
Unknown
hostile.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was wondering how that would work.
Yep.
All right,
and that's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just cannot kill these things.
This man is very, very mad.
Listen, man, as soon as I get this one, I have one more fun trick that I can do, but he's just too close to me. Well, actually, I have 2 tricks, but I want to save one for later.
Sure. He tries to stab you.
No.
He does not. He tries to stab you again.
What if I said no? Nice.
Oh, God.
There's no point in blocking that.
No. So you raise your book as if maybe you're going to try to do that shield again, and
I'm not gonna risk it if I know I can't cast a spell. It'd be this time, for some reason I feel off about it, so I move it out of the way.
Okay. Well, he's gonna clip a little bit off of the cover.
Oh, now he has to die.
Yeah, I figured that'd make you mad. And he's gonna roll his damage, and it will be 8 points of piercing damage. So he as his sword comes aiming towards your ribs, it clips the book a little.
It's not letting me.
Oh, auto do it? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It wasn't showing up. I don't know why. I just said, meh, I can math.
Yeah, I was about, yeah. And that's going to be the end of his turn. Okay, this guy is going to start trying to attack you. You have been reckless, so he is going to get advantage on his attacks.
Don't fuck
However,
with me.
he still has like you still have cover from where you are. So
Okay. Miss. Sweet, both those miss.
okay, yeah. So he's like really tearing at that door, but to no avail. And that'll take us back to the top of the order. All right, so this guy is very badly hurt. His wounds start to self-repair, but I mean, he took a lot of damage. It doesn't seem like it's, able to keep up with the amount of damage you just did to him, which is probably good news. What isn't good news is he is now going to also have advantage on attacking you. So he is trying to he's aiming for that spot in the
Miss on that one.
in your armor again, in your shell, and he misses. Oh, that's there we go.
Miss.
Yeah, he misses both times.
All right, now I'm gonna chew him up my next turn.
Okay. Zero is just like, Mike, I hope they are okay. Like this is bad news, bears.
Listen, we know I'm cool, but I'm not a fighter. Like I write in books. Get one of them in my line of sight, and I'm fine.
Just not.
That's a reaction she could do. That's a good thing.
Man, imagine if I had Toltos, and we could line them up. Bah! Lightning breath. Miss it.
He is going to insult his mother or something.
And, I think you rolled as...
I did, yeah, I double-clicked somewhere. And he is going to completely ignore her. He doesn't seem to really have much of a brain going on. But there is something else she can do when her turn comes around again. This guy starts lumbering out, like just he's really mad at Jaakko. So as soon as he comes out, though, Tomas is going to fire that heavy crossbow.
Come on. Ooh, that's a good roll.
That will hit.
Sweet.
Hopefully he rolls better damage this time.
Nice, yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Doing 6 points of damage. And he starts reloading the crossbow again. 5, 10. And this guy will continue to move towards you. He's going to get only that close. And he's got that sword, but he's kind of like looking at Tomas as well. Jaakko!
I'm gonna run over here and shoot at him again.
Kill him. Nice, let's
go.
go.
Very good, yes.
Oh, good damage.
Damn.
Yes.
Dang, girl.
That was a headshot.
Yep. 15 points of damage. Yeah, you catch him in the head. He seems really pissed about it. And he, again, lets out, like, one of these weird shrieking bellows. And Tomas, like, has reloaded, and he can absolutely fire again.
Tomas, do what you did last time.
Me and Tomas we got this dude's sandwich.
Yep, he misses.
No!
So this thing, this twisted thing, after you shot at Jaakko through the head, it pulled the arrow out of its head as it was screaming, and Tomas was aiming at like its head too, and his crossbow bolt just passes through the hole that you put in the thing.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's why he missed.
Aim
Yeah, he
too
was just
good.
like shit. Exactly.
Wow.
All right, high C.
Yeah, we're gonna go for another shocking grass.
Sure.
Yeah, got to.
No reason not to just keep going for these beautiful cantrips I got.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that might hit.
That does hit.
That's decent damage. 6.
That is decent damage.
Fuck yes.
So it takes a whole bunch of damage as you're lightning, like completely. Like you touch him. Well, actually, why don't you tell me what it looks like? Because this guy is a no mas.
So he scratched the cover of my book. So now
Yeah.
Heisey is angry, but he has like the calm, silent anger. So he like kind of holds the book to his side, and then he just puts the hand over the face, and then it just a slight tingle in the air before.
Sure.
And I just fucking electric chair his ass.
All right, that happens.
That very thing.
And now shall we?
Do you like
Alright.
do you curtsy?
Yeah. I was...
No, I do
simple
like
ropes.
the hand behind the back, my lady. This way,
Oh man.
My lord.
my lord.
All right, I'm gonna go
All right.
reckless attack again,
Sure.
I see people to play with.
and advantage. I assume that one hits
That does hit.
4 plus 2, so 11.
It takes 11 points of damage. So you like reach in and it looks like you pulled like a whole bunch of these wires out with those claws.
Mm-hmm.
And you expect that it would have dropped from that, but it seems to be relentless.
Oh my god. So it's still up?
Oh wait, no, let me double check that. Let me check what I wrote about the relentless. No, never mind.
Okay.
So with this relentless, there is a damage threshold. So it's like if it takes below that damage threshold, it would still be up. You have done enough damage that is not the case. Yeah, so you tear into it with your claw.
Fuck yeah.
Tell me what that looks like.
Yeah, so doing what you're describing, I'm pulling out the wires, just tearing at them. And then when I like stop to take a look and see like, okay, my handiwork has been done, he's still alive. And so I take my hands and I get the claws underneath the rib cage and separate.
Nice.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna just take a step outside and I'm gonna
You hit him with
Try
the
to
open
follow
sesame.
yeah.
I like you just did that the
And an at 20, baby.
Yeah,
football celebration right there.
Oh,
there's-
and max
wow.
damage. Let's go.
Max damage.
16 damage.
That's pretty crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, you totally like rip into this guy, and it seems to have hurt him very badly.
Yeah, and to Heisey and what's her name? Ozera?
You don't
you
know
only
it.
see High C at the moment.
No, I know.
So,
I don't know her name, but I'm just for saying it. They would hear like Tunk's rage battle cry.
Okay. Ozera's like, oh my god, they're dying. We have to help them.
And I me being able to see Tonk, I'm like, no, that's not what's happening.
And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
I'm writing down now that I see Tonk, I see giant fucking claws. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't experiment on me.
Oh, so
Oh,
this
no.
guy, yeah, in turn, he is going to, you have like ripped his like a whole bunch of his like body apart. You've ripped some of his guts out. And as you were like pulling, it's like you just feel something like slide in between like the plates of your shell, like your front shell,
Yeah.
as he does
2
a whole
damage.
4 points of damage. So that's 4 because you're raging. So he couldn't get in too far, but still, like you felt
Oops. I messed
it.
it up.
And then he's gonna do it again.
This should be at 27, not 2. Miss.
Miss. So he tries, like he got it like the first one into the plates of your chest shell, and he tries to like work it like in further, but yeah, he can't. So he does no additional damage.
Yeah, I think what I did was on my attack, like I slashed across the belly, and then I came down on like his where I ended the attack and went down to his thigh, and that's when he caught me in that weak spot. And then when he tried to dig it in, I would have like turned and grabbed his wrist and like pulled it out, and wouldn't have let him get it further in.
Right. Sounds good.
Got a lot of hand to grab with.
Claw.
Okay, Ozira
My strong
is
hand.
Let me get rid of
I
this
have
sheet
been
because I can't see
chosen
it
by
well.
the claw.
I love that movie. All right, so what are we dealing with?
The
I
claw.
told you he's doing great.
Okay.
You can see him. He's doing fantastic.
He is, but he could probably still use some help. I will. She whips her flute out, and she plays a quick little tune. And it is like it's kind of like the closing counters, like ba 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 ba. But the last note just turns like very sour and harsh, and she has cast a bane upon the dude. So he will need to make a saving throw.
Ooh.
Which he does not.
Can't imagine his charisma's very high.
Whenever a
So
target
he-
fails saving, make an attack roll or saving. Target must roll a d4 to subtract. Oh, that's beautiful.
There's a thing now. That's good to know. But
Bane, but bless in reverse.
so he is baned. Now it should automatically. Oh no, I did it to her. No, I didn't.
Oh well, we can
did
keep a
to
note
him.
on it.
Yeah,
Is he
no, I did it
next?
to
No,
him.
no, he's got some time.
No. But
No,
yeah, he
that
should,
that's for concentration on her.
Yeah, but he should. It should automatically take it off. So I'm hoping we're gonna see how that one works. This guy is like. He can't speak. I don't know what he would say to Jaakko if like he could, but it would probably be something along the lines of like, "Hold still, you fucking asshole! I'm trying to kill you. You're not making it easy."
That's roughly translated to.
So he is going to come over to the other side of the table, and like he's just like,
It's that classic thing when you're running around
And
the
he-
table with
and
your
he
parents as a
bellows.
kid.
Okay.
I mean, but yeah, he can't get to you, but he does look like he is ready to stab you if he gets the chance. That would be
Okay.
the end of his turn, and Jaakko, it's yours.
All right. I am going to run back up here and
He's like,
shoot him and shoot him with my bow.
Sure.
Stop running away! He's just pissed.
Damn it!
That will miss, yeah.
All right. Oh, whoops.
No,
Whatever.
Hey,
I
9. It would have been a 9, guys.
In my head, I hit.
9. Jocko's imagining what it would have looked like if he had hit damage.
It's in my head. Yeah.
It would have been sick.
It would have been so sick.
A what if episode happens.
Yeah, I'll
Is that
clip
it
that.
for you,
Yeah, I'll
Jocko?
clip that. Yeah, I'll clip that. What is up with the lighting in this room?
It's terrible.
You're wearing a hat.
There it is. Better.
Jaakko, is that it for you?
Oh, held on. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Here, I'm on my
No
turn.
worries.
Like for me, if I want, can you tell how hot it is in my house because of how much I'm sweating right now?
No.
You look good.
It's fucking hot.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, dude.
Ooh.
Tomas hits it again with the heavy
we-
crossbow.
Can we trade
I was-
Jaakko
I was
for
just gonna say,
Tomas?
Tomas might have to come with us, and Jaakko might have to run the inn here for a second. Just kidding.
Why you say that?
No, I'm joking. I'm messing with you.
Because he lands
Why you
range
say
shots.
that? Hey, yo, why you say that? Huh?
It takes another 5 points of piercing damage. Tomas starts to reload. High C.
All right.
I keep thinking high C like the juice, like high
Right.
C.
Mhm.
That's
Ready
how I
for-
had to remember his name. Yeah.
Hit him with the juice, high C.
You ready for the fun trick number 1? I'm gonna
Sure.
I'm gonna casually walk up next to Zero, and then let me pull up my character sheet. Fun trick number 1. I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast it. What is it? It's blue for lightning.
Nice.
And and this is not at advantage, right? Because that's like a thing for trucking grasp.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But you do have bardic inspiration, so if
That's
you
what I was
think you
gonna
miss,
say. Nope, doesn't matter.
Damn it.
it's okay.
All right, so this
I
blue
move 5,
orb like
10,
comes flying past you, Tunk. It doesn't look like it was being aimed at you,
Yeah, I just.
but
noticed
you
it.
do see, you do see this like this elf, and you also see that weird-looking girl
Mhm.
who came out of the tavern and placed that flower on Toltos's body and said that she was sorry for your loss. She is there as well, and she had just cast some spell as well at the. She played that terrible.
Yeah,
it
the
sounded good at
screeching
first,
noise.
but that terrible screeching noise. Yeah.
I will reckless attack on him because I know that he.
Whoopsies.
So here's the advantage. Oh, I'm close. I think 17.
That hits.
Yes.
Yeah, that will hit.
And that's +2, so 12.
Okay.
Woo!
He takes
Max damage.
He takes 12 points of damage from that.
Yeah,
And
just
he-
uppercut with the claws through the bottom of the
Mhm.
throat, come down, and then instantly barrel back through. And we'll see what happens if I hit him.
Okay. So he is he's gonna try and. Wait, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Oh, I thought I would have killed him. So never mind. I will
No,
go
you
back.
did not. Yeah,
I will
you
hit
didn't.
him. I will attack at him again.
Yeah, I wasn't sure it was going. I was just like, all right.
I just knew that
you
I
know.
had done a similar amount of damage before, so I was jumping the gun.
Gotcha.
But if he's not dead, I will not move.
He is not
I will
dead,
Come back. I roll 18, so 24. Hits, and then
Yeah.
for another max damage.
God damn,
My-
Bacon.
My dice are loaded.
What does that look like?
Yeah,
the damage
just
dice.
the killing blow would be the claws going up through his the bottom of his jaw and into his
Sure.
mouth and out. And I'm
Wow.
gonna sprint back in here, yeah. So I'll be next to him. So if he
Okay.
tries to run towards my friends, I will kill him.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Dad.
Azira's like, that was a waste of a spell, and she is going to run in here, and she can see that guy from there. She is going to. She doesn't have a lot of distance stuff going on. Did I give her any sort of? No, she does have 2 daggers though, so why not? She is going to throw one.
Nice.
So that lady comes into that door, and she is going to throw one of her daggers at the thing. And she will hit,
Nice.
and she will do a total of 4 points of piercing damage. And it's now got a dagger stuck in its neck, so it's kind of making that terrible noise it's making. Seems to be very just hampered by that. And it turns from Jaakko towards her. And then it starts to rush at her. So Tunk, you can absolutely make a opportunity attack at it as it starts lunging at her.
18.
That will hit.
8.
Why didn't you use the loaded dice this time?
What does that look like?
As it's coming, yeah, I'm just gonna claw from its shoulder, the back of his neck, right shoulder, and just come down. And I guess it's just enough to kill him. Goes deep enough.
Okay. And it drops and it stops moving. It's just kind of like those wires are still trying to weave inside of the flesh of the body and then just cease. And that will take us out of combat.
Wow.
Oh. Man, that was tough. The relentless on him.
That was crazy.
I will immediately end my rage and move towards. Maybe I won't end my rage because I don't know who these people are. They attack the same
Well,
things we were
like I
attacking.
said, you do recognize the girl.
Yeah.
You recognize the girl as the one who expressed condolences for the loss of Toltos, and
Yeah, I think I'm just
like
gonna
seeing
back
that you
up
look a
the-
little confused. Yeah, she just kind of like puts her hands up and watches you like go.
Yeah, and I'll be like, what? I recognize you, but what are you doing here?
I came to help. I'm a friend. I have another friend with me.
Okay.
I see.
Icy's outside taking notes on the 2 dead bodies.
Tomas sees her and he's like, Ozira, it's
Sorry, what?
good to see you.
Is that
And he's
her
like
name?
looking around. He's still got Ozira.
Is it O0 when we're in town?
Huh? Oh, sorry, no.
It's
Or
okay.
is it? Wait, hang on.
No, you said in town she's known as the other
Yep. What's the other one?
one.
Wen. Thank you. She's like, my name is Wen.
W-E-N for your notes.
Definitely not Ozira. My name is Wen.
Okay, I'm gonna mark.
And Tomas sees her and he is just like, Wen. And she's just like, hello. And he's just like, thanks for helping. As she's like pulling the dagger out of its neck.
Hey, good shot, Tomas. You're a natural.
Thank you. I mostly just do hunting of, game for the inn. But
Well, if the end doesn't work out,
I
maybe you start
I've
the
never
town guard.
seen I've never seen anything that looked like that before, and I've seen some pretty
You've never seen that before?
no, and I've seen some pretty terrible things in my time in the mists. I've never seen anything like that.
The one of them.
He seems like very very rattled.
I'm gonna come sit down next to him. And
At some point during their conversation, you see Heisey has taken the heads off of the 2 from outside and carried them in and is now comparing it to the one inside and just marking all the little differences. And then he's like doing a little in detail drawing of the wire in his notebook.
And I'm going to show you his picture. Is that okay, Castle? If I show everybody the full. And
Go for it.
yeah.
Sick.
And he's like he looks at you guys and he's just like, will you sign my autograph book?
Will you guys sign my yearbook?
I love it though.
Yeah, no, I like this picture.
Well, I guess I would just. One of them came out of that room right there. The other
Well,
one's.
there's a door to the outside.
Oh, you think it came through? Oh, maybe it did. I don't know.
All right,
But
boys. Sorry about that.
The 2 in front of the tavern, they look like
3.
they look like them the disciples that we killed.
Like as you were talking, Heisey just like not even really thinking about it, just interrupted you. He's like the 3 outside.
Well, I only saw these 2.
Oh, there's a continues writing notes.
Well, now we know that there were 4 of these things. So
Oh, there was always 4.
what the fuck?
We just couldn't stop them from getting in. We were kind of far away.
And who? You're friends with Wen?
Ah, yes. When?
He's like,
Good
yes,
friend.
It's
Good
Wen.
friend.
And you are. What's your name again?
Oh, hello. My name is I see. It's nice to meet you.
Tunk. Nice to meet you too. You seem
What
to know.
are you?
What?
What you?
Oh, I'm a
Big
turtle.
turtle.
Yeah,
Tortle.
turtle.
How do you spell that?
T O R T L E.
T-L-E. Okay. Do all turtles do the
Claw.
thing? The hand?
Not like me, I guess. It's a little different. They use their claws, though.
Future
I'm just a little better.
experiments required
What?
for claws. What?
Well, you seem to know a decent amount about these things, yeah?
Oh, I know nothing.
Perfect.
I'm studying them now.
Jaakko, why does no one know anything? Ever.
I don't know. I'm starting to get a little pissed.
Hey, Mondo, what could I figure out just by
Where the hell
inspecting the
are
body
we,
right
man?
now?
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana, investigation, you name it. What you want? Okay.
Arcana.
And that one.
Bummer.
Can I use my inspiration dice just to make it not 6?
Yeah,
So
sure.
I might get because
Yeah, absolutely.
increase the amount of information I
Dude,
get out
I mean,
of
it could be. Yeah. That, I mean, hey, 11.
Yeah, so that'll make it an 11. So
Well played.
you don't know whatsoever. What you can tell.
No, I don't. You know, I don't. Bacon. It's not about knowing exactly what it is. It's about getting as much information as possible.
I know. It's just funny.
What you can tell is that like examining the bodies is that there seem to be like small metal like packs, like almost like the size of like a deck of cards that have been inserted in the bodies, and these wiry things seem to have like burst out of that and worked its way through the flesh of these guys that used to be probably people. Whatever the fluid is that it was injecting into them, this dark blue fluid, it's also like filled their eyes, and it definitely seems to be magical in origin. Like you can kind of like you can kind of like smell like some sort of like spell components that are kind of familiar to you, but you can't really quite place them. So whatever's going on, there seems to be some sort of like arcane technology at work here. That's reanimated these things. They're definitely not undead. I would also say your Arcana check would tell you that they are constructs.
Okay. I want to. Next thing I'm gonna do is he's like, as he's going through this, he's like relaying this information as it comes to his brain. It's more like he's saying it to himself, but out loud, and everyone just happens to hear it. And so at one point he starts like not even thinking about it. He like takes off his like cloak and hands it to Wen and rolls up his sleeve. And I want to see if I can feel around and see like what parts of the human anatomy are left. I want to see if it feels like the wires kind of like created the construct, or if it's just like a human and it took over the body.
Sure. Give me a medicine check on top of that Arcana that you gave me before.
Guys, I love it. I have a 17 intelligence. I get to play smart.
I like it too. Nice.
Oh yeah, this whatever has started happening, especially like based on like what you're overhearing from these guys, seems to have only started a very short time ago. Apparently, these guys say that they just killed these dudes, and like they probably weren't like this then because they don't know what's going on now.
Okay.
So, all of the regular organs that weren't damaged by Tunq are intact.
Of course.
But these tendrils, these metal tendrils, have definitely gone into them, and you can tell it's like definitely made some sort of like change. Like the heart seems to have swollen and kind of stiffened, and you can still feel like the metal, like the little tendril kind of like twitching like inside the heart, like as if it's trying to keep it beating. And like, so you're kind of like digging in, right?
So kinda. I didn't want to like be like an arm in there, but like,
right, okay, yeah.
I did like maybe like 4, like I'm just feeling inside. It looks kind of nasty to anyone who doesn't like isn't used to like fighting or autopsies.
Right, so you're not doing like meatball surgery, but you're like, you're kind of, okay.
And then like the way I would end it would be like, as I'm pulling my arm out, I'm gonna grab the metal pack thing and pull it out.
Sure. It doesn't come out all the way because of all the tendrils still attached, but you're able to like pull it like a foot away from the body. One thing you do notice, because like Tunq's last attack did hit it as it was like moving away from him. These tendrils also seem to like have wrapped around the thing's like spine, like the part of the spine that's exposed. But yeah, you can pull it about like a foot out easily.
Okay.
If you'd like to try to like kind of put more force into it and try to really rip, you can absolutely do that as well.
Okay. So essentially, I'm like, so you gentlemen want to know what this is?
Well, yeah, we would like to, but I think We want to go home.
Well, home. Strange abstract term.
Well, just more our
Anywho,
world.
what I can tell you is what's in front of us. What you have here is the people that you say you killed. This little pack, and I like shake it in my hand like a foot from the body, was inserted into the dead body. These metal tendrils seem to have extended out of it, and I drop it and start wiping my hand off, and like, so what we have fought, my fine friends, are constructs.
Well,
what's the dude's name? The guy in charge of the disciples?
Before.
Glassstaff.
Mike, so what I would assume is that good old Glassstaff is back at his weird shit.
Back at it. You
Yeah, he's kind of weird.
Okay.
He gets like spiteful real easy.
And what's your goal? Because I told you ours. And
oh, I just want to study the mist.
Okay.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
Well,
Wow.
in your attempts to study, are you here to help?
I look at when. Are these? I'm helping these guys, right?
Yes, they're the ones.
Yes,
they're the ones.
I'm here to help.
Well, yay.
Tomas is like,
Hi, Tomas.
hi. See. If once Glassstaff realizes that these things have failed, he's sure to try something else.
Immediately?
Oh, it'll take him a second.
What's a second? Like 5 minutes or like tomorrow?
Well, seeing as I wasn't able to see where they came from, I'm not sure how close Glassstaff had them deployed from. I would assume he's gonna take into. Like you just see High C starts doing math, taking the time it would take for them to run due to their high speeds.
Well, no.
The fact that they were fighting.
Before your brain explodes.
Oh, this is simple arithmetic, my friend.
When I need
Tomas
to put her name in.
That Glassstaff was last seen around the Tresendar Manor on the hill there. So maybe that's where they came from.
So I think you have a few hours.
Yeah, Wen has been looking at the bodies with some curiosity, and she seemed to be paying close attention when High C explained that. And she said, whatever he did, if he's responsible for this, for changing these men so quickly, I mean, yeah, he's gonna need. High C's right. He's gonna need at least a few hours before he can try something like this again, unless he just sends his regular men. But I don't think that he'd risk that. I'd say Tomas says last time he tried something like this himself, I mean, he came in the dead of night. I would say, I mean, we should definitely be careful, and maybe we should put you up someplace else until the danger's passed. Just, get you out of the inn, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe Forrester's house. They wouldn't expect anyone to be back there. You could stay in Forrester's house for a few hours, bind your wounds, and then.
Okay, we can do that. And I get close to Jaakko, and I'm gonna try and whisper something to him without them telling. Do you want me to roll something for it first? Or second? Like, should I roll stealth? Should I roll?
That's such a good question. Like,
Yeah, I don't know how you would roll for that.
I'm gonna say maybe a performance check.
Okay.
If you're trying to like
Sure.
Yeah.
It makes sense for it. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It makes
Roll
sense that
pretty
a charisma-based whisper would be a skill based off charisma, not dex. So that works. So yeah, I'm just going to whisper next to him. What was it? It was not the carpenters. What were their names? Foresters.
The
Foresters?
The Foresters.
yeah,
I'm gonna whisper
Foresters.
to him and say, I don't know how much we can trust everybody. What if we stayed at that other empty house, just for the night?
Sounds good. I think Jaakko, he just like nods, like.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So when looks at you, when you seem to be done with your private conversation, it doesn't seem like she was trying to eavesdrop or anything. She says, if you're going after him and the rest of the disciples, I'm coming with you.
Why? Why?
The things they're doing and these abominations, I can't. This must not stand, and I need to make sure that someone puts an end to this.
I'm gonna walk up to her.
These are simple people, and they don't need this.
Okay. Well, know that Jaakko and myself have already lost one friend. So this, to us, is life or death. So if you come, you could die.
Wouldn't be the first time, she says.
All right.
Huh.
Tunk will remember this and question about this later. Yeah, there's like a kind of almost like there's gears turning, like, okay, if she has died more than once, maybe there might be a way to bring Toltos back. That's possible, but he's thinking about it and he doesn't act on the initial thought. But okay, well, what about you? Nodding to High C.
I do believe that I've made my intentions to help you very clear.
Well, up until now and stuff, but knowing what knowing that you could die, it might, I don't know. Does that change your mind?
Why would death change my mind?
I don't know. Why would it?
Most people don't want to die, sir.
Most people also aren't willing to try very hard at many things in life to succeed.
I would know nothing about that, good sir.
I think just having the right mindset going into any situation is going to allow you a bit of leeway towards what your success is, towards what your failure is.
Well, failure's death. Anything else, I guess?
That I can agree with, sir.
Well, that's a pretty high margin of failure, so I'm feeling pretty good about success.
He's like, should we meet here? Should we meet back here in a few hours?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Excellent. So do I have time to go write more notes?
Tomas tells you how to find the Forester's house.
Mm-hmm.
He lets you know no one will bother you when you try to enter. One of the neighbors is still like in bed resting from having his head cracked, and the other one is dead, so nobody should notice you going in or out, he says. He is going to hide his wife and daughter with a friend of theirs.
He tells us that?
Yeah.
Tomas,
he's just like I have to get Natalia and Molly out of here. I have a friend who will hide us until the danger's past, or hide them at least.
Okay. Stay safe. Thank you.
You too. Good luck. And he goes upstairs to like get his wife and whoever Molly is. But so you two, we're gonna end this in just a couple of moments. But so you two are gonna instead head to where?
I think at least Tunk's idea was more like, I don't know who to trust type stuff. I mean, I know that Tomas just fought with us, but who knows? We're in a strange place and strange shit's happening. We had broken into the
Sister
Leilani's house, and it was empty. And so I thought that if we're gonna meet everyone back here, in an hour or two, we would act like we're going to the Forcers, but we would switch around and then go stay there. So that if anyone did go there and there was like trouble and we heard about it, we knew that one of these people tipped us off.
Sure. Okay, so do you guys want to head there now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys get back over. Hi, C, really quick. Where would you be going? When has an apartment she keeps nearby, and she's going there to kind of heal herself up. I mean, she's inviting you to come with her.
Oh.
Oh, does Heisey go with when?
Not like that.
Going back to her place.
My goodness, where's my
her secret apartment in town?
Where's my
Is this back door?
Yeah.
Is the door in the back? Does that lead outside?
Yes.
Heisey is going to take one of the dead bodies to this back room where you can't see him from the front entrance.
That's a kitchen.
That's a kitchen.
I don't know if that's a kitchen. I don't know if Natalia would appreciate you dragging a weird body into her
I'm not
kitchen.
gonna ask her, and I'm not gonna do it till she's gone.
Okay, sure. Okay, fair enough.
And then there's that is just an open door that leads to there, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm gonna be silently studying right there, and if anybody should still happen to show up, I may or may not have a fun way to get out of there without them knowing.
Okay. Cool.
So I will stand there, and I will. I know where Wen's apartment is, I would assume.
Yeah.
So I could rest here, taking my notes. If they show up, they show up. And
cool.
All right. So you guys are heading to Sister Leilani's house, right, by the shrine? Yeah. I mean, it's not far. I mean, the shrine itself is outside the inn and just up over here. If you guys were to, I'm gonna pull you guys outside really quick.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
the shrine's out there. Cool.
The shrine is right there. Yeah, if we go back to the Phandelver map, you'll see it's right by the inn. So her house is just right up in this area here. All right, so you guys get over to her house.
Just to clarify, no one saw us.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Cool. Although I don't think it's really going to be a thing. I think Tunk is now just completely suspicious of everything.
Sure, that makes sense. So you guys get to the house.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe Jaakko and I would just rest. Jaakko's got to get his HP up before we go. I wasn't hit for too much, but I have 3 hit dice, so I might as well use one of them.
All right. So you guys are just going to go in, you're going to rest up.
Yeah, and just have a conversation, try and get on the same page in terms of how one another are thinking, and out of the people we've met, who do we trust? Sure. Those types of things.
Before you have that conversation, okay, so you guys get to Sister Leilani's house.
Yeah.
You open the door, you look around, make sure nobody sees you go in, and you both go in. And you kind of sit down or just kind of lean against, it's well. And as you're about to start to have this conversation, there is a light that comes out of the dark corner, and it seems to be in this woman's fist. She looks a little bit battered, and she is just you have 5 seconds to tell me who you are before I end your lives. And that's where we're going to leave it, and that's going to be our cliffhanger.
Whoa. What the hell?
Sister Leilani is going to guiding bolt our asses, dude, and we're going to be dead. Awesome. That was great.
Yeah.
Man, that fight was tough. Woo.
That was tough.
That was
tough. We had
some
sweet. We had a few sweet, pretty nice rolls though.
I just missed a lot. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know exactly how hard they were gonna hit, if they're like what their modifiers were and whatnot. So it's like after a while, it's like, okay, you know what? I don't even care. I have to do a bunch of damage, and I'm just gonna reckless attack on all these. Especially if they're regaining. I think they were regaining like 5 HP if they were missing.
They were, yeah. They don't regenerate a lot, so it's like. But at first, you guys weren't doing that much damage.
Yeah.
Like your damage rolls were low.
Yeah.
So they were like getting better.
Yeah.
But yeah, then once you guys started doing
15, 14.
like exactly, like double digit damage. Yeah, that's harder to come back from.
Yeah. That's a really cool. The Relentless. I think I can't remember what that.
Yeah. So with the Relentless, what I have it set for is I mean, it's the basic one, I think. So that kind of Relentless, if they take damage less than 7 hit points, that would leave them 5. They get 1.
Oh,
no, that's the Relentless was separate altogether.
Oh, gotcha.
The regeneration just kept happening unless they took electric damage, like lightning damage.
Gotcha.
So that lightning was definitely clutch. But yeah, the Relentless is just like one of those things where you get if you're going to be dropped to 0 hit points, you instead have 1.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so kind of like the half-orc stuff.
Right, except for that half-orc thing, I don't think has a hit point limit on it. So it's like if they take more than 7 hit points of damage, and that doesn't even they don't get that feature. They have to take 7 hit points or less in order to still remain at 1.
Gotcha. Well, that was awesome. That was really fun. I'm excited. I'm so happy to be playing again. I could play this for 3 more hours. So.
Yeah.
And I really like my new NPC.
Yeah.
Who I invented absolutely last minute. Well, not last minute. I mean immediately after the last session.
Oh yeah.
Because that lady that came out and put that I mean, that wasn't planned. I was just like, this lady looks like she's nice, and she would probably feel badly about this. And then as soon as we were done, I'm just like, this lady is important.
Yeah.
I'm like, she is my NPC, and let's go ahead and start fleshing her out.
And it's fun, even though it was a little bit of a slip. It is fun to know that there is some form of history between Wen and between High C. So, and that there's something, not necessarily relationship stuff, but just some form of a wizard style relationship and whatnot. And I was kind of thinking that potentially after he was messing with the wires and stuff, that you were going to tell us that you actually weren't a wizard, but a what do you call him? Artificer. And I was like, oh shit, we're going to create some crazy stuff.
What do you mean? I am.
I don't think so. Because you cast Chromatic Orb, and I don't think that's on the Artificer spell list. Because I'm too smart for you. I know too much about this game.
It's not true.
Yeah,
I talked to Mondo about it.
After
I'm multi-class. 2 levels in wizard, 1 level in artificer.
Oh my god, there's so many options. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. This episode will be up on YouTube on Friday. I'll be live tomorrow morning starting at 8 o'clock, going for about an hour. I'm not going to do Into the Wildlands. I'm going to do my West Marches stuff so that I can continue to get ready for that. And then, I don't know if anybody else is going to stream or do anything, but we should be back again next Tuesday. I know we're still trying to figure out a good time to run the second part of the one-shot. People are just busy and things and stuff. So we'll figure out a day, though, and it will happen. So
there may be an Orphans and Owlbears tomorrow. I know I always say that, but I know 2 I should be available, and 2 out of the 4 should be available. So there might be one. And I might watch another Bad Gamera movie or something next Friday. I don't know. Friday or
There's
Saturday.
no such thing.
I know.
But anyway, we are out, guys. Everybody have a good one. Does anybody else have anything to plug before I go?
My new Twitter is Castle BBX.
BBX, and that will be a part of the tweets too. I'll fix all those so that we can get you going. But all right, guys, everybody have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye, guys.
Adios.
Do 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 do.